Hey everybody, this is David over at Crypto Academy. In this video, we're going to talk about how much you should invest into crypto projects. Now, keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor and I am not offering financial advice. I am quite simply a teacher of cryptocurrency to those of you who do not understand it and a cryptocurrency investor. So, having said that, remember always you only invest what you are able to afford to lose, and you are the best determination of how much you should invest into any investment, whether it's cryptocurrency, real estate, stock market, whatever it is. No one else should tell you how much you should invest. They don't know your circumstances. Only you know your circumstances. Okay, so what we're going to talk about are a few different levels of cryptocurrency projects as I see them. Now, much like the stock market, okay, I call certain crypto projects blue chips. Now, these blue chips are certainly mainstays in the cryptocurrency projects. These types of projects have utility, they solve a problem, and they have a large following. And by all accounts, they're probably a leader in their particular submarket of the cryptocurrency industry. Two of the big ones, the mainstays, would be Bitcoin and Ethereum. Clearly, both are leaders in their particular area. For these types of projects, I would invest half the money that I'm investing into cryptocurrencies into these types of projects. I would do that because they are generally considered a safer investment than other types of cryptocurrency projects. And again, much like the stock market, you have your safer investments, and then you have your ones that are a little further out there that if they hit, yeah, you can make a lot of money, but there's a chance that you could lose your money as well. Of course, there's always a chance that you can lose any investment, whether it's into a blue chip or a high risk project. There's always that chance that you can lose money into any cryptocurrency investment or any investment that you make, whether it's real estate or stock market or whatever. So always remember to invest only what you can personally afford to lose. Okay, the next type of cryptocurrency project that I'll talk about briefly are these secondary crypto projects, as I term them. Again, these do have utility, they have a large following, and they do appear to have a mainstay in the crypto sphere. They may or may not be a leader in their particular submarket, but they clearly have a bright future. Now, two of these that I would consider to be in this category are Dogecoin and Matic. Now, clearly, Dogecoin, which is a peer-to-peer currency, is not the king of peer-to-peer currencies. That would be Bitcoin. But Dogecoin, in my opinion, is a mainstay. And Matic is a layer 2, and again, in my opinion, is a mainstay, and I believe would also be a good investment. But again, I'm not offering investment advice. So these, I would invest about 25% of the monies that I'm investing into cryptocurrency into what I would term as secondary crypto projects. But again, only invest what you're able to afford to lose. Another type of cryptocurrency project that I would consider investing into what I would term high-risk crypto projects. Now, these projects are most likely still in the process of building out. They may or may not have utility yet, but they're striving toward a finalized service. There's definitely potential for this type of project to moon, but if they do not build out their project the way as they have explained that they will, you could also lose all your money in this type of investment. Typically, these projects may or may not have a really good, strong development team. So that's very key to look into. If they have a good development team, then I feel like it could be worth the risk as long as they also have a nice idea. If the idea is strong and the development team is strong, I would consider investing into this type of project. But you have to be under the understanding that you could possibly lose all your investment into this type of project as well. And I certainly wouldn't invest more than 15% of my monies into these types of projects. So again, do your research, spread your risk around. I would probably invest into a few of these types of projects if you're going to do it, just to spread the risk. But overall, I wouldn't spread out more than 15% of my monies into these types of projects. Or rather, I wouldn't invest more than 15% of my total cryptocurrency investment into these types of projects. And the last one that I would consider is what I would term as moonshot crypto projects. Now, these are extremely risky investments. These types of investments are more for the meme coins or those projects that have little to no value other than to the community. And community here is a key word because community, if a project has a large community, there's a chance that these projects can definitely go up in value. They'll go up in value relative to their market price and the amount of cryptocurrency supply that they have. But also some newer projects that are trying to get off the ground, let's look into that. Let's look at the development team. Let's look at the idea, the funding. If they have a lack of funding, but they have a nice idea and a really strong development team, it could be certainly worth the gamble, as long as they still have a large, strong community behind it as well. But these projects, you have to go in with the understanding that you're gonna lose your money. And if one hits, well, guess what? You could be set for life depending on how much you invested into it. There are stories like that out there where people have invested very, very little money and then became millionaires when that cryptocurrency went up. And when I say go up, it doesn't mean that it has to go into the hundreds of dollars. It could hit less than a penny, right? And you could be rich depending on how much, how big the supply is, how much it goes up. Again, these are the riskiest projects to invest into, and I certainly do not recommend that anybody that is new to cryptocurrency invest into these projects. These types of investments are not for the new people into cryptocurrency investing. Okay, everybody, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us on the Patreon page.